procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, standing by.
Eject. I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about the top amazing moments from the Game Awards 2023. At the Game Awards 2023, many impressive games were showcased, and I'm confident that quite a few of them are the ones you've been eagerly anticipating. Let's take a closer look at some of the standout games at the Game Awards 2023.
Key to what? Yes! What's the key for?
It's not what, Mr. Bowman. It's who. You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of...
Black Myth: Wukong is an upcoming action RPG by Chinese developer Game Science, based on the classical 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. The game follows the adventures of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, as he battles through various enemies and challenges in a stunning world of Chinese mythology. The game features a fluid combat system, a variety of spells and transformations, and a rich story that reveals the hidden truth behind a glorious legend. Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden is an action role-playing game developed by Don't Nod and published by Focus Entertainment. The game is set in New Eden, a fictional version of North America in 1695, where communities of settlers are haunted by a mysterious curse. The game follows Antia Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, two lovers and banishers who hunt ghosts and specters using weapons and magic. The game features a choice-driven narrative, a unique combat system, and a rich world full of secrets and mysteries.
Honor your oath, or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
The First Berserker, Kazan, is a single-player hardcore action RPG based on the world of Dungeon Fighter Online. The game is developed by Neepal, a subsidiary of Nexon, and published by Nexon for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC via Steam. The game follows the story of Kazan, a young warrior who inherits the power of the Berserker, a legendary fighter who can unleash his inner rage and transform into a beast. Kazan must use his newfound abilities to fight against the forces of evil that threaten the world of Arad, a land of magic and adventure.
This is no ordinary ghost. You'll have to risk your life.
The First Descendant is a free-to-play, third-person looter-shooter powered by Unreal Engine 5. The game is set in a sci-fi world where you play as a descendant, a person who inherited the power of a legendary hero. You can team up with other players to fight against the invaders who threaten the survival of humanity. The game features high-quality graphics, dynamic co-op shooting action, strategic boss fights, and a variety of weapons and equipment to customize your character.
have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the second game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake project, a trilogy of games that reimagines the classic 1997 RPG for the modern era. The game follows the adventures of Cloud Strife and his allies, who pursue the mysterious Sephiroth across a vast and beautiful world. The game features real-time action combat, rich exploration, and a gripping story that expands on the original game's lore and characters.
Look at me, Barrett. You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
Arknights Endfield is a spin-off game of the popular tower defense mobile game Arknights, developed by HYPRGRYPH. It is a real-time 3D RPG with strategic elements, set in a new planet called Talos 2. The player will lead a team of Endfield Industries operators to explore the untamed world, recover lost technologies, and face various factions and enemies. Arknights Endfield is nominated for the Best Mobile Game and the Best RPG categories in the Games Award 2023. Dragon Age Dreadwolf is an upcoming role-playing game developed by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts. The game will take place in several new regions of the fantasy world of Thedas, including the Tevinter Imperium, Antiva, and the Anderfels. The game will also reveal the fate of the Dreadwolf, also known as Fen'Harel, the elven god of betrayal who was revealed to be behind the events of the previous game. The Last of Us Part 2 is a sequel to the critically acclaimed game The Last of Us, which follows the journey of Ellie and Joel in a post-apocalyptic world. In this game, the player controls both Ellie and Abby, two characters whose lives are intertwined by a tragic event. The game explores themes of revenge and violence as the player faces human and infected enemies in a variety of environments. The game features stunning graphics, immersive gameplay, and emotional storytelling, making it one of the most awarded games of all time.